Are you thinking of selling your home in 2025? The market is shifting, so make sure to listen to all these tips so that you can not only sell fast, but also for top dollar. Hello there and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Candela and I'm a realtor here in South Florida. And in this channel, we talk all things living in South Florida. Florida market is ever evolving and it is very hard to make any exact predictions. We're definitely seeing price cuts on properties and of course properties staying on the market for longer. We know that Trump got elected and we do have some history behind this. He was obviously president in 2016, and what happened back then, right after the election, is that we saw a spike in mortgages from buyers looking to purchase homes, and that is something that we could possibly expect. But also we have to remember that 2016 and 2024 are very different in terms of affordability. Affordability back then was a lot better, and right now it is not so good.
How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be?
There's a lot of sellers that are also holding off from selling because they're locked in at a 3% interest rate or something super low. If you do have the need to move, I wouldn't necessarily hold off just because of your interest rate. Life happens, and if you have to sell, you should. If you're selling in 2025, that means you're selling after the whole NAR settlement and all of the changes that brought to the real estate industry. You may think that now you can actually sell your property without paying for a buyer's commission, and that is true. But that was also true in 2023 because commissions were always negotiable and you were never forced or obligated to pay for either a listing or a buyer's agent commission. So that has not changed. Commissions are fully negotiable. Pricing your home right is essential. It's very important to look at all of the comparables in your area, see how much they sold for, if they had to decrease the price, what the original listing price was, and how long they took to sell. My suggestion is going to be realistic with the price of your property. And of course, this is going to differ if you are in a rush to sell or if you don't mind having your property listed on the market for 6 months. It is always better to price at market value or even a little bit lower because this could possibly get you multiple offers. And I have actually seen this very recently. I was looking for an investment property for someone and we found this one that got listed at $240,000. Now these were going for around $300,000 and it was priced super low. We went in, the client wanted to offer, asking price and then a little bit more. And then I was told, listen, we have multiple offers. And if you don't offer $270,000, then the seller's not going to take it. That's going to be the price that you could beat the other offers at. My client did not want to offer that much, and what happened? We lost the property. Someone else bought it at $270,000, price at $240,000. This home needed major renovation, so it was not worth $300,000 at all. It was definitely worth around maybe $250,000, but they got $270,000 because of the amount of offers that were sent. This is when they created this competition between buyers, which ended up in someone offering more and way more than the listing price.
Wow! The price per square foot is quite competitive with similar homes in the area. Yes, I also love it. I will likely purchase it unless others put in a rival bid.
This is where it's very important to work with a trusted and knowledgeable real estate agent because they can help you come up with a strategy and the correct pricing for your property.
Helping people find homes. That must be really rewarding.
Yes, the money is good. But the beauty is you get to stay in the house until it's sold. Come on, guys. Let's go for a swim.
When we work with sellers here in South Florida, we provide them with a report that takes all of the comparables in the area, plus the property itself, and gives them an estimated value or a range so that sellers have a better idea of what their house would actually be worth based on the comparable sales. By the way, if you want to see one of these reports for your property to see how much it's worth, then just shoot me an email and we can prepare one for you. Let's talk about home improvements. Do you really need to fix up your house before selling it? You have to focus on areas that are actually going to give you the best return on investment and not things that won't really change the value of your home. Some of the things that are worth it are going to be major items. For example, an updated kitchen or bathrooms, or if the property needs a new roof. This is major, and yes, it is a pricey item, but it is also going to lower the value of your home. AC systems or a garage door, all of these items show up on inspections when they're not working, and buyers are very likely to ask for credits when these come up. I would say paint is definitely worth it, even more if you have non-neutral colors in your home. I think when buyers walk in and they see bright or white colors on the walls, it makes it more inviting, fresh, and it makes it easier for them to actually picture themselves living there. Anything else that can hurt an inspection report, such as sinking floors or any structural cracks, I highly recommend working on those before they come up on the report. Other things that could add a lot of curb appeal, such as landscaping, adding mulch, cutting the grass, trimming budges and edges, all of those things are going to make your property look better before they even walk in, which definitely helps cause a good impression on the buyers. Anything cosmetic is really not worth it. Things such as blinds or fixtures, most buyers are going to change those anyway. Clean the house, keep it clean, declutter, empty out the closets a little bit, get rid of extra things. And if you want to take it a step further, staging a home is also a really good way of making it look inviting, and it helps people imagine themselves moving there. Whether you are working with an agent or not to sell your home, marketing the property is going to be what brings in the buyers. In today's digital world, of course, social media and online presence is very important, and a lot of people start their search or even find the property that they like through online medias. Professional photography is a must. If your realtor is not hiring a photographer, then let me tell you, that is a very red flag. It is one of the simplest ways to make your property way more attractive and to get people through the door so that they actually want to see it in person. Videos. And this is such an easy way to add exposure to your property. I think it's definitely worth doing. Item number 4 is going to be to get all of your legal and paperwork ready. This will include, of course, the documents related to your home purchase, such as your title deed or any past inspection reports you might have, homeowner's insurance policy, homeowner association documents. This is such a big one. It is so valuable to have all of your HOA documents ready and listed on the MLS if you're working with an agent, of course. That's the number one question buyers ask for when looking for properties. They want to see the rules and regulations. They want to know all the restrictions, pets, leasing. They just want to know what the HOA is going to be. They want to see the budget. They want to see how much the fees have increased. So if you have this ready, you will attract, or at least have, the buyers informed and happier. If you have records related to major home improvements or renovations, then have those in handy. Of course, having your seller net sheet ready is also important so that you can have an idea of what it's actually going to end up looking like after all of the closing costs and else. Tip number 5 is going to be being flexible with showings. When it's hard to get into a property to see it, buyers end up putting it off, finding other properties, or not even being interested because of how hard it was to get into the property to see it. So being prepared for last minute showings or even virtual showings, that is going to help you a lot. And lastly, if you are eager to sell and you want to attract more buyers, you can always consider offering incentives and being flexible with the closing dates. You can consider seller concessions, which can help the buyer pay for closing costs, maybe providing home warranty, or offering to either repair or cover the cost of a certain item that needs attention in the home. This is going to help buyers a lot, and of course it's going to make them want to buy the house even more. Remember, selling your home is not just about the price, it is also about the whole journey and hopefully where it takes you after that, because I really hope if you're selling your home that you have some exciting plans ahead of you. Of course, if you do need any help selling your home in Florida, or at least in South Florida area, Palm Beach County, my team and I are here ready to help you. If you're not in the area and you have any questions, then leave them down below in the comments, or of course you can always email me or send me a text, and all my contact information is always going to be in the description down below. Whatever your decision is in 2025 regarding your property, I wish you the best luck, and I'm here to help if you need me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next video. Bye!